YouTube, how you doing? It is I, Master of Earth. Before I even start the video, I'd like to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this beautiful divine time with me. Guys, in this video, I want to focus on the topic that gets everybody interested. You already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about sex. Sex is one of the only topics you can bring up and you got everybody's attention. So, in this video, I would like to dive into sex, and I would like you guys to know that currently on the planet, we're having sex completely wrong. And in this video, I'm going to teach you on how your ancestors had sex. I'm going to teach you the way the gods had sex. So, I would like to start this video by saying this, guys. Basically, the Matrix, this whole world that you see, the warfare, the spiritual battle that we're all going through, I like to let you know now, if you're over the age of 4, you're not really the target. The target of all this stuff going on in the Matrix, the target is the newborn babies coming in. We're not the target. The target is the children. The target is the people that are going to bring in the new generation. And basically, the warfare that they're using, they're trying to fuck up children the first 4 years of their life so that by the time they grow up, everything's already messed up. It's real hard to, to go back and fix all the problems that she caused through the children. So, one of the things that need to be addressed immediately is the fact that the act of having sex has become a unnatural thing. One of the most unnatural things about sex currently is that males often stroke women on their knees. They're actually having sex with their woman on their knees. The problem with this is that by default, you being on your knees, you stop yourself from accessing all the power of your thrust. So now you're basically just with your knees, and your whole thrust is limited. And this is a big problem, guys. This is highly unnatural. Even worse yet, men are having sex standing up. They're basically, and it's the same thing. There's basically standing up or sitting down. I had a video about this. But when you do these two things, when you sit down or when you stand up, there is a blockage that is created in your pelvis, and you basically stop yourself from rotating it, from moving it all the ways that you could. The more natural way to have sex is to do it like so. By me being like this, I have more control, my body is more engaged, and I have a larger range of motion. Let's say a woman was here, okay? All I would have to do was to grab her shoulders. This will anchor my body weight, and I'll be able to maneuver any way I feel fit. You see that? Any way I feel fit, I can maneuver. Gravity is helping me, my body state is helping me, my position is helping me, even the woman can help me. And in this position, you have more control over your thrust, you have more control over what's going on in your pelvis, and this stops you from premature ejaculation. You will have more control over your ejaculation. But when you're on your knees like so, your pelvis is limited, and not only that, it's like all your control will be lost. It will be very easy to ejaculate in this position. But like this, you're more able to engage your pelvis. You're more able to control everything. Another thing that you need to know about sex is that a woman should never be on top. I know how much we like to promote the cowgirl position, a woman riding a man, but let's just get straight to the point with it. Guys, we're living in a society where they're trying to make us weaklings by default. Our legs are weak. How many people can just naturally squat? comfortably. How many people can stay like this comfortably? Basically, they're putting us in the position where we're weak. And most of the time when women are riding on top of a male, it's because the man is lazy or something like that. But you can stop. Okay, so when you look at your ancestors, when you look at nature, when you look at basically the universe, the male, basically the masculine, the person that has the masculine energy is supposed to give, it's supposed to dictate, it's supposed to guide the whole transaction, while the person that is feminine is supposed to absorb, it's supposed to open up and receive. A woman can never receive if she's the one riding, engaged in the whole affair, okay? And for a woman to be on top of you, that just means you're a weak man. A man should never be on the receiving end of the stick. You as a man, it's your job to be as physically fit as possible. The stronger your body, the greater your ability to love. That's why women love muscular men. So it's up to you to strengthen these guys, strengthen your legs, know what it takes to have strong legs, and never have sex on your knees again. Instead, you have sex when you squat, okay? There's different variations to it. There's different variations, and I wish I had a volunteer, somebody that I can, do the positions with. That might come in a future video. But the main thing I want to tell you is that having sex on your knees is unnatural. Having sex standing up is unnatural. Having sex, and if you're a man, you always have to be on top, because a woman can never receive if she's on top. She needs to be on the bottom to receive the whole transaction. Now, the warfare is not on us. The warfare is, of course, they're targeting children. They're trying to make this place as unnatural as possible. Sex is not what you think it is. The quality of sex determines the kind of soul you summon to this planet. If you're having godly sex, you will summon a godly child. If you're having barbarian, savage sex, you're going to summon a savage child. They're trying to have us in an unnatural state by default. They want you to have sex on your knees. They want you to do all these unnatural things so that the child that you bring down is of a low vibration. So this is one thing. This is another thing that I have to say. The ground is basically projecting a rhythm. It's projecting a natural rhythm, and the only way that your body can align with this rhythm is to make contact with the ground. The thing about it is, of course, sex is predominantly, it's about rhythm, it's about synchronicity, it's about merging. The bed is highly unnatural. Such a surface doesn't even exist in nature. Such a surface with so many cushions doesn't even exist. And the way your ancestors did it in the olden days, they'll always have sex on a surface such as this. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't really so fond of being on cushions and all that stuff. By having sex on a position like this, there's more of a, I could get a better grip with my legs. There's more power I can grasp. But if this was a bed, it would be harder for me to actually get a good grip. So I actually suggest that you guys stay away from beds, especially in lovemaking, because it's very unnatural. A more safer, a more natural alternative is to return to the earth. The earth has a frequency that you are naturally aligned with just by making contact with it. So if you was to have sex on the ground, it will be a better possibility, a greater potential of you two guys summoning down somebody of a better frequency instead of somebody that is misaligned. Because the bed, it basically cuts your connection with the earth, And within that time window, within you not having this connection, you can potentially bring a soul that is not even attuned with this planet. So that's basically the gist of this video, guys. There will be more videos, but I got a message. Somebody wanted me to talk about sex, so this is one thing that I had to get out of here. I had to speak about. We're having sex completely wrong, and get off your knees, guys. Get off your knees, get off your bed, and make love. I love you guys. Thank you so much. More videos to come.